Let's understand why this context or this entire Rajya Sabha battle is so important. Let's connect with Neerja Chowdhury, political commentator and columnist. Great to have you with us. Heated polls, the new normal. Neerja, of course, we were expecting this battle to be fought very closely. What's your expectation now that we've seen the amount of cross-voting that is taking place? Does the BJP still hold a stronger hand in this battle for Rajya Sabha seats, which of course is something that they would be rooting for in a big way so that those bills get passed? Or do you see some amount of unity taking place within the opposition?
I think a bit of everything of what you said. It has been a very high-stake election. 41 seats were decided, contest only on 16, largely in 4 states. And the stakes are higher for the opposition, but also high enough for the BJP. You remember just a few weeks ago, the BJP had touched the tally of 100 seats in the Rajya Sabha after winning from the northeast of India. Now, with these elections, it's going to come down because it's going to lose some seats in Andhra Pradesh, in Maharashtra, in Rajasthan, in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. So its tally was expected to come just over 90 seats. Now, the BJP, since it came to power in 2014 in order to get its legislation through, has been on a winning spree and wanting to up its tally in the Rajya Sabha, and it's been moving upward. Now, this time it wanted to push the Congress and the opposition back, and it supported independent candidates in Rajasthan, media baron Subhash Chandra, also another media baron in Haryana, also supported by the BJP and other parties. So that's why the contest has become so keen. Now, for the BJP, the stakes are high, as I said, number one. Also because there's the presidential poll in July. At the moment, the BJP has 48% of the electoral college. Now, BJP is comfortable enough, it's going to get through its candidate, but recently, in recent hours, in the last hour, Sonia Gandhi has reached out to opposition leaders, whether they can get a united candidate put up. Now, for the UPA parties, Congress-led UPA parties have about 38% of the electoral college. Others have 14%, which is made up of Mamata Banerjee and the left parties and the Biju Janata Dal and the YSR Congress. Now, Mr. Modi has reached out to Biju Janata Dal and the YSR Congress, and Jagan Reddy and Naveen Patnaik have met Narendra Modi recently. So even if one of those two parties aligns with the BJP, they are home and dry. And for the opposition to get the entire 52% together, it's a tall order. So I think
it's a tough ask. As far as the opposition is concerned, Neerja, you're saying that this is going to be a tall order for them to get their might to take on the challenge that BJP poses. But clearly, BJP is not in the clear right now. You mentioned the presidential elections. What else is at stake to get the kind of numbers that BJP would hope to get in the Rajya Sabha?
So as far as the BJP is concerned, and we know that every vote counts for them. Every seat of the Rajya Sabha assembly counts for them. So they would like to be in a comfortable position. Then they're not in trouble. So presidential election is yet another thing. Now, opposition, after a very long time, the Congress is showing spunk. Forget, if we take a moral stand of resort politics, crossover, buying MLAs, which we've seen since 1995, all parties have done it. The Lakshman Rekhas have been crossed. If you put that aside for a moment, I'm not defending it at all. I think it's a new law as far as democratic functioning and elections are concerned. But if you put that aside and see that every party does it, then the Congress and the opposition are showing a new spunk. And if it's true that the word is coming, as you yourself said, that Congress is leading in, may win all the 3 seats, then that shows unity in their ranks will pay dividends. If Gehlot and Sachin Pilot have got together and fought a very, very hard-won battle, shifting their MLAs and using Sam Dam Dandabhed, then that is a very clear message to
Yes,
the
Neerja, but what are the implications if there is that kind of unity that might emerge if it goes the way of the Congress and its allied parties? What are the implications for 2024, you think?
Look, that is, a far cry to say, but it will certainly boost the morale of an otherwise down and out opposition. That we can do it. If we put our minds to it, if we get close ranks, then we can do it. So I think that would be the message. And Rajasthan elections, of course, are due next year. So are Chhattisgarh elections and Madhya Pradesh election. So that signal will go. As far as opposition unity is concerned, that is a little more difficult. And I think the opposition will only open its cards. Really, the situation will clarify more at the end of 2023 and early 2024. One more thing, suppose the BJP wins or pushes back the Congress. Say they can win that seat in Haryana. Or, they can, Subhash Chandra wins in Rajasthan. Then BJP's morale also goes up. BJP is also on the back foot at the moment with this uproar over Prophet Muhammad's remarks by Nupur Sharma and Naveen Jindal, which have created a backlash, in the Gulf countries.
That's right.
And also divided their own ranks with a lot of people of their workers asking,
Yes.
why should the leadership giving to, be cowardly
Right.
is the word that's going on.
Yes.
And giving to these pressure from these countries. So
This is an ongoing debate. The BJP has a tough battle on its hands when it comes to the Rajya Sabha seats. And like you mentioned, they find themselves on the back foot with the entire Prophet Muhammad issue. And this is something that we are wrapping up this edition of India Tonight. I want to thank you, Neerja, for joining us and sharing this perspective with us on the Rajya Sabha polls, the outcome of which is going to be